There are so many faces of Atlanta, things may come to mind when you think of this distinct southern city I now call home. Like most Atlanta residents, I'm a transplant and not originally from here. I was born in Durham, North Carolina, and I came here to continue my education, jumpstart my career, and make a happy, fulfilling life for myself. 9 years later, I'm doing that with my husband and my cat Teddy in the heart of the Arts District of Midtown. The city has been pretty good to us. Enter Jasmine and Angel, two transplants from Pennsylvania and Los Angeles. They're young, ambitious, in love, and highly reflective of the ever-growing population in Atlanta and cities like it in the Southeast. Not just for their sheer determination, but also due to a unique but extremely common problem they are facing. They're experiencing homelessness. Before I share their story, I want to let everyone know that they agreed to share and wanted to share their story because it is, as they put it, a hell of a story. Those that are experiencing hardship are not here for our mass consumption, so tread kindly and listen with compassion.
Okay, so we came up with the idea that we were going to come down here for like a brand new start, so she could work on her music and I could figure out whatever it is I wanted to do. And my mom had opened up her doors to us, and she was probably only there for maybe a week, and then it fell out. So then we went to Orlando because we thought that would be better to make money and, so she could start her music. Well, there's not really good resources out there because we don't have kids and shelters are full. So then we came up with the idea to come up here so she could do music, and then it was just a better idea.
Yeah, we just thought the entertainment, business for music or, entertainment would be better for me. And I knew she'd probably be able to find good jobs out here and kind of work towards what she wanted to do too. So we're both just trying to search for where we want to be at in life and what works better for the both of us. We didn't know that we were going to have to transition like this. It's just kind of the way the cookie crumbled,
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, So we've been out here looking for resources and trying to work. She got a bunch of interviews, which is awesome. I got some things sorted out. I just need, to get a little money to keep going. And, we made steps within a few days here, more steps here than we did in Orlando. So we're kind of grateful for that, and we're going to just keep it pushing, keep going, and stay positive.
And like I said, when I was researching for resources, because we were starting to get the runaround here, I came across the Vice article for Mini City. And then that's when I clicked the link, and then I was reading on your websites, and then I just emailed you guys to help me.
Yeah, we were looking for all kinds of resources, and you guys were awesome to hit us back, so thank you.
So here we are. Jasmine reached out to Mini City via email with a message, a plea almost, for help. In capital letters, she wrote, "Help. I'm currently living in my car and need help with getting picture ID for assistance. I can't go to a shelter right now because I can't meet their curfew, because I do Postmates and DoorDash at night to make my car payment. I have 2 job interviews next week, but I don't have any documents because I'm not from here." Mini City is unable to assist those that are not in shelter programs and only works with partners, but something about her message spoke to me. It was also my birthday, so I felt like the universe was sending me a message. When I met them, I saw so much of myself in each of them. I knew why it was important to not turn them away. They were young, they were hardworking, they were women of color, and they were really far from home. And they were in love, and they were hustling. Jasmine and Angel have work experience and want to further their futures, but the lack of an intuitive, accessible central system to obtain resources has been hard for these transplants. I set Jasmine and Angel up with assistance from the Mini City software, in addition to assistance from a super expensive third-party vendor that I won't name, and lastly, the traditional paper way. As I said before, Jasmine and Angel are an LGBTQ couple, and the shelter system does not always work in their favor. Their current income streams come from groups like Uber, Lyft, and Postmates, which are highly reliant on late night hours and does not fit the 4 p.m. curfew at some shelters.
Postmates and DoorDash and Instacart. And as far as Postmates and DoorDash, they work better at nighttime because people don't like to go out. But curfews are early at 4 to 6. That doesn't work for us.
Yeah.
And then it's since we are a couple, we would get split up. Or, you know, they would charge us $10 a day, but we would still have to meet the curfew. So it was too much requirements that we couldn't give up.
Yeah. I mean, especially if we wanted to continue to make the money we've been making, to survive the way that we've been surviving, it would have been too much of a gamble to give that up by trying to go to a shelter. It kind of would have stopped us from being able to make the car payment and make money. So
like,
we had to make that decision.
Yeah. Give all that up in order to stay at the shelter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't worth it.
Many shelters also separate them and will not acknowledge their identification as a lesbian couple.
I think a lot of them, not just Atlanta, like in Florida was the same. Yeah, and I stayed in a shelter in Pennsylvania, right? Yeah, in Pennsylvania. Same thing, and it's very hard for LGBT community to be in a regular type shelter, you know. I think there should be maybe more geared towards the LGBT community. That would be awesome to see in future, you know.
It's like we did when we were in Orlando. We went to an LGBT community
center. Yeah,
it's all based around the same type of shelter programs. It's all under one umbrella. So if those shelters can't help you, they can't help you.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like upward wall.
Jasmine and Angel both have employment, housing, transportation, and benefits that are dependent on obtaining ID. Jasmine has 3 interviews this week alone, so either way, they're walking away with ID after interacting with the Mini-City team. Mini-City has moved from an encrypted web-based portal to a tablet-based kiosk that is powered by near-field communication technology. We built it this way so that one day we will never have to turn away someone like Jasmine or Angel. We want to have freestanding kiosks that are not bound by the partners we work with, so that when individuals that are at risk of becoming chronically homeless, or even worse in the case of young individuals of color that identify as LGBTQ, are at risk of becoming harmed, we're able to help them bounce back on their feet quickly and locate resources they need. The 2.0 version of our software will not only assist with ID at one location, but at locations across the city. It is also set to assist with things like booking shelter beds by sexual orientation or locating nearby medical resources for maximum benefits. The date was August 24th, my birthday, which was a Saturday. Come back in a few weeks' time to see how things are faring for Angel and Jasmine. We hope to share some success with you. In the meantime, here's some music from Angel. She's an inspiring musician and a talented one at that.
How I felt when I first started. Until death will never part, and now I'm doing my damn thing.